The Vision Jet gave me heat stroke. It also could save my life from heat stroke. $37,000 bill, Sacramento, Santa Barbara, Montgomery Field at 111 degrees, toughest flight ever. I'm gonna take you on board for the flight. I'm gonna bring you back to the maintenance shop, and we're gonna talk about how you can die from this and also survive. This was the gnarliest flight of my journey. Let's go right now, Sacramento, McClellan. Let's start with the flight. Whew.
It's hot.
AC is not working wonderful. Oh, wow. The Hellfire C-130. I got to go inside that plane. That is so cool. There's 4,000 gallons.
Jet coming down.
Inaugural flights, all done. They were testing yesterday. Saw them drop 4,000 gallons out on McClellan's runway.
Jet, you need to hustle through, so I got the tanker waiting for you.
My good friend Stu Sprung, Chief of Flight Operations for CAL FIRE, was actually in that C-130 while I'm holding it up. So, sorry, buddy. Listen to that deep breath. That heat is really starting to take effect. You know, and I'm just thinking, I can power through this. I can power through this. It's gonna cool down.
16 cliff takeoff.
16 clip takeoff, 225, Mike Victor.
Here's the scary
Linda or
11,000 foot runway.
You can switch to Unicom.
I can take off and land, no problem.
Sir, actually, I'm maintain 9,000, 3000, Mike Victor.
Holy Batman, it's hot. I'll tell you what, this air conditioner kind of blows. Hot air. There's no cold air coming out. It's literally just the air outside. It's on as cold as it gets.
Feeling you're clear, the RNM, CT left. That's on that to the left on
90 degrees when I left on the ground. Okay, here we go. We're climbing. 6,700. We're going 1,300 feet per minute. I'm usually seeing around 2,000 here. It's hot. When it's hot, the airplane is not happy. But what do? You gotta fly in the summer. That's the time to get out and spread your wings. Gosh, my dad joke puns are on point right now.
That was 4904.
I find joy in that stuff. But
125.2.
if you don't, sorry. If you do, you got any good dad jokes? Put them below. I want to hear it.
Air traffic control had me on a big vector, just totally in the wrong direction. I'm starting to get irritable. I'm frustrated. I know something's not right, but I can't really put my thumb on it. All I know is that I need to get the most direct route, even if it's lower altitude. I got plenty of fuel, so I'm gonna burn extra fuel, but at this point, I don't care. I want that coastal cooler air bad.
Okay, anything we can do to turn on course, lower altitude or something? Mike Victor, it would have to be capped at flight level 190 if you want a more direct route. For the entire duration of the flight? No, it's just, I don't know for how long, but I can give you a final of 190 and then a more direct route if you'd like. Let's do that for 5 Mike Victor. 5 Mike Victor, okay. And stand by for shortcut. Okay.
Yeah, he's got me going like in the opposite direction. I'm going to Phoenix and I should be going to Santa Barbara, which is like beep. When you fly in the sun, we got this nice shade right here, but it's not always doing its job. It's still baking me right now. Sunburn, sunblock, chapstick, blue with SPF 15.
NorCal approach. Sacramento altimeter 3000.
It's good stuff. You don't want to burn your lips up here. Put block on my face too. The thing that gets jacked up, I forget, is what part of your arms are exposed versus shadows. If you're on the same heading for a long time, like you get burnt right here, not here. You get cool tiger stripes.
If you can't hold your phone and it says temperature and it's shutting off on you, you got a problem. I was trying to assess the problem as a mechanical thing when really I'm starting to chug water. That's not good. You should be sipping water when you're in a dry, hot environment. Moving towards dehydration, your body absorbs it better, so don't chug. Let's keep rolling.
Does that help double filter? These visors right here, I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty cool. They slide this way, that way, go up, down. Well, I've gone through
NorCal, Skylane.
2 GoPro batteries from this camera.
12,500.
Keeps overheating it. These things are, I don't know, 150,000 degrees.
5 Mike Mike.
It's like when the waiter brings the plate to the table. Careful, it's hot, don't touch it. I just did that.
GoPro batteries usually last about an hour. I'm getting 10 to 15 minutes out of these things. Again, another warning sign. At this point, I should be looking for other airports. Something's not right.
This AC's not working. Outside it's 45 degrees. The recycled air I'm getting in the cabin, it feels like 90.
Finally, about 15,000 feet, I tell myself, we have a problem. The AC is not working, and it's really hot in here. That's when I check the temperature. It's 111 degrees. That's not normal. I'm chugging water. I need to start finding out what the problem is. So time to dive into the systems, look at the checklist, see if there's an override, something, because this is not fun.
See if there's any breakers popped. These circuit breaker panels are a telltale. If something's not working, it'll pop out. If that's the case, you gotta pull out your flight operations manual, see how to fix it. Oh my gosh, my iPad is shut off. Too freaking hot. Out of the sun. Taking everything out of the sun except for me.
Altimeter 3001.
Well, ain't this hilarious? I turn on the Wi-Fi and my phone has forgotten the password. So have I.
Sierra Alpha radar con.
Wi-Fi. Here's how it works. I think it should start with the password. Don't you?
Number 60 Charlie.
That'd be fair.
Take approach on 124.8.
It's 2 pages of how the system works. It doesn't work without the password.
I give up. I can't send a message through text. I don't have my wireless password. How I lose that, I don't know. Thanks, iPhone. And I can't use the satellite system to call the mechanic to see if there's something I can do. It's time to land, time to get on the ground.
I can't win. Temperature. The whole thing just shut down.
Contact your first 120.1.
Thank God I'm going to Santa Barbara where it's probably
contact your first
30 degrees cooler. I don't want to be the one that shuts down. I gotta keep hydrated. This is a big deal. I gotta pay close attention just to my physiological self.
Number 2 Sierra Alpha, proceed direct intel. Then I'll have the
We're all tough, but
be passing behind another aircraft. Actually,
people pass out from heat.
You ready for your clearance?
I don't feel like I'm gonna pass out though. I just feel extremely uncomfortable.
2 Sierra Alpha, you're...
Good times, good times. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna bring an ice chest filled with ice. And when I'm flying and it's hot, I'm just stick my hand right in it, start cooling my core down for when this happens. Just crazy, crazy. Put these hot batteries in there, let them cool off, sort of melt the ice. Without a doubt, no doubt about that.
Number 807 Golf Kilo, did you copy that?
We're back up. Let's take our battery count. How many batteries is it going to take us to get to Santa Barbara?
2452.
1 hour flight currently. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 batteries.
Number 225, make...
Temp backup. This is the button that you push so it takes air from outside of the airplane and it mixes it and it brings it into the cabin. That is something where you can manually, like your car, control hot and cold. You know, if it's minus 40 degrees outside, you don't want that coming in. So it takes some of the bleed air from the engine that's hot, mixes it, and sends it into the cabin. That wasn't working either. I got it down to 106 degrees. So...
I didn't plan for it to be 111. Let's see what temperature is now. See if we're getting any relief. Okay. Systems, environmental. 106, going down.
Number 757 Delta Golf, not already here. Changed my frequency 123.
How does it say everything's working if that's normal?
Yeah, center says 5247, level 200, direct wiggle. 7,000 off, thank you. Says 5247, outpost center. 2.6.
But I'm going to be on the ground in 15 minutes. So hopefully it drops below 106 now. There is a difference between 111 and 106. 5 degrees. Does it feel any better though? Oh, great. I just spilled some of my water. I want to drink that, not wear it. Still self-evaluating right now. I just feel hot. I don't feel lightheaded. Got to keep doing that as we truck along. If I start to feel lightheaded or anything off, I'm going to land. I got Paso Robles off my right, San Luis Obispo, about 20 miles. Bakersfield, maybe 50 miles if I need to get down. So plenty of options. But I feel good, just hot. Ice protection, I don't need any ice protection. I need ice. Says no pilot ever. Oh, it's hot.
It's time to land. I'm hot. I need to focus. Take the last few sips of my water.
Right bank, little left rudder. And 1,000-foot mark. Just a little float past it. It's all right, plenty of room. Right, left wheel, nose wheel downwind. Correction, right aileron. Dancing on the brakes a little bit, just keep it on center, help it out.
Vision Jet 5, Mike Victor, say parking.
Signature.
Vision Jet 5, Mike Victor, continue down the runway, turn left at Bravo 1, contact ground.
Left Bravo 1, contact ground, 5 Mike Victor. It's 73 degrees here. I can't wait to get out of this 111. That's the temperature still right now. Whew. Call the mechanics as soon as I get out.
I get out, I get in some air conditioning, I refresh myself, I'm ready to go. I'm not thinking about what I just went through. I can deal with it, it's only 30 minutes. Last flight, 111 degrees. I've got my ammunition as I get it back for maintenance to get the AC fixed. Once again, I'm still dehydrated.
109 on departure inside this cabin. I hydrated, I had an icy. They literally said, you filled up on fuel, there's a Kona icy out there. That was amazing. But I already feel it wearing off. I'm back hot. Everything's melted in my body. This iPad's 2,000 degrees on me. Woo! Being on that beach sounds nice. Okay, 2,300 for 8,000.
Los Angeles Center, Vision Jet 225, Mike Victor, sign heading 150, 5,500 for 8,000. Number 225, Mike Victor, Los Angeles Center, clear direct Santa Catalina, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct Santa Catalina and 17,000, 5 Mike Victor, thanks. Nice. That is a time saver. Thank you, sir. Tired of being this hot.
This concludes the rest of the in-flight footage. Batteries had all died. I had nothing left. I really needed to focus. It was really a godsend that the batteries had died. I needed to put all the energy I could into it. I even took a little bit of oxygen from Boost Oxygen. You know, it gave me a little bit of energy. I hammered the last of the waters that I grabbed from the FBO, and I put all the focus I could into getting into San Diego. Get out of the plane, I hydrate, I go inside and sit in air conditioning, and I'm just absolutely done for the day. I went home, I slept for 12 hours, woke up in the morning going, what were you doing? Like, why have I not thought of this? Human factors is a really big deal. Sleep, super important. Get a lot of sleep before you go flying. Hydrate, stay hydrated for a normal day. Don't drink alcohol 8 hours before you fly. Like, just normal things, have oxygen. If you're low on oxygen, take some oxygen. No one ever told me about overheating in the cockpit. That's such common sense, but sometimes you're flying, as things are slowly happening to you, you don't see it. Get this baby cold again. They look into it. Will, it's the compressor. You gotta get in here, you gotta check it out. So here we are, we're gonna see what this is all about. Oh yeah, that's the $37,000 bill. It's a really big deal getting heat stroke. You can pass out from it. You don't want to pass out. Can you believe this airplane has safe return? Like all of the things that can cause you to crash when you pass out, like not being aware, that's the only thing, are taken care of with safe return. Hit that button, plane will bring it back, bring it to a full stop, and you're alive. So basically, Cirrus, kind of upset at you for having a compressor that failed, kind of happy with you that we have the Jetstream program and you covered the cost, thank you. And most importantly, thanks for having that safe return. I would have got on the ground safe once the airplane realized I wasn't alert. Hey, if you enjoyed this, I got a lot more of my journey with the airplane working. Check out this video right here. It's my flight back from Europe. Whew. London, landing there, holy cow, that was some bad weather. Adios.